Hi, this is Rob, YouTube's granddad. Today we're going to build a simple half-size greenhouse so I can do some potting up of some seeds and everything else. As everyone knows, in the UK the weather's not normally that good, so trying to grow stuff between say end of February to about May, sometimes with the seedings and everything else, it can cause us a big problem. We've got all the parts laid out like this. It's always important when you do anything, including cabinets or anything else, lay your parts out and make sure you've actually got enough parts of everything what you're going to put together. There's nothing worse sticking something together than finding out you don't have all the parts. So we're going to start the day with all the simple stuff. Right, so I've put these together before. So you know, you get a basic idea on how they all go together. You still have to play around with it a little bit when you're trying to do it. So put these together. These are always the top arch bit. If you look at the pictures, it's relatively quite simple how it goes together. Put the stuff together, you can easily make mistakes when you stick it together, but it all goes like that, relatively simple how it goes together. And then you've got all these other bars here. So start off simple. That's the easy bit about it. It's just start off simple. So start with that one. And like I said, it's only because I already know how these all go together, because I've built them before, that I know which way they go. So like that one go on there like that. And you'll see why in a minute. So just put them together like that. That's all going to be one shelf as we put it together. And then you get the longer ones. They go this way along, like that. And again, if you make mistakes, the beauty of this is, if you make mistakes, you can easily rectify it. So as we go, if we make a mistake, however funny it can be, we'll just still rectify it, because that's the simplest thing that you can do. So again, like that. That one goes on there like that. See, again, I've just realised I have made a mistake, but it's easy to rectify. So take this one out of here, put one of the smaller ones in. Because of the width of the shelving, I know it's supposed to be a bit smaller. So again, it's an easy thing to rectify. So like that. It's like a big Meccano set, quite simple to put together. Good thing is there's no fixings or anything else, so it all goes together quite simply, like that. And again, like I said, just keep adjusting stuff so you can get it all together, all like that. And just put these on up. So you go like that, go like that. Simple enough. There's nothing like overly clever about it. So that's, you need the little corners like that to go on the bottom, and then you'll need these ones for the further up bit, so that you put them like that, like that. And the good thing is you can put a lot of this stuff on beforehand, like this. Simple, easy, no issues. And then all you do then is get all the bars that you need to join the middle. And because they're easy flexible, you can just pull it out and push it in. Simple to do and easy. Like I say, the good thing about this is you haven't got to worry about thinking about all the fixings and everything else that you've got to put in. So again, just keep putting it together. And you will make mistakes. I mean, that's obvious really. We all make mistakes at the end of the day. So we've built one tier up, and all we're going to simply do is do another tier. So fold these poles, stick them in. Like I say, this is relatively easy to go together, but it's literally just about playing around, getting things exactly right how you want them. So put all these on there, and like I said, if you make a mistake, don't stress about it, it's fine. It's very easy to rectify as you do. And we will make mistakes putting things together, but like anything, it's just a case of knowing what goes where. You can follow the drawing on this if you want. When I first put this together, like most blokes, didn't look at the drawing, I just put the picture in front of me and then went from there really. Right, so done that one. Then we build one more shelf up. Let's put the poles on. So we need 4 of these. I say, and basically what I've done there is sort of what you just need to do the other side. And then you'll get 3 shelves up either side when you do it. The only difference at this point will be, that one of them. Now, as you get to the top, you might need to change what you're doing. So I'm going to put these on initially, then we'll have a look. So again, none of this takes too long. It's all about keep adjusting and everything else. See, now you've got this side up. The other side, you literally replicate what you've done on this side. So again, like I say, when you're done, give it a push in. Make sure everything's nice and tight. There's nothing worse than it all being misshape. So what we've done there, we're going to do the other side, and then we'll put all the shelving and everything else on last anyway. So now we need to get back down. So you literally copy what you've done on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull these over now. Make it all a little bit easier. And on the bottom, you just got to remember just to put those corner ones and not those. There's a good reason for that, and you'll see as we go through. So start sticking them on there. So it goes together quite simply. And the good thing is, as you do it, you'll see, you've got less and less parts there, so that's a good thing. But there are some key different things you need to do on this as well as you build it, and I'll show you what they are as we go through. Stick that on there. Right, so one on there. So get that one. There you go. One simple mistake that I made. You got these ones here, all the cooler ones and everything else, and I'll show you why I know I made a mistake. Take that apart. An easy mistake to make. You look at them and you think they're about the same, but they're not. They're slight angled different, and because that's angled differently, that needs to go onto there. That way, like that. Then that one goes onto there. Again, it's very easy to rectify, so it's never needs a problem if you make a mistake on these. There's no fixings or holes. You know, done them. Oh, now I've got a nice little bystander in the form of my granddaughter. You'll say hello to the camera. Say hello. No. Right, so we just keep doing this up. Building this up all the way. You've been a monkey on a monkey. So just keep building it. It's just like a big Meccano set, really. No biggies, no issues or anything like that at all. Realistically, if you're doing this from scratch, take out a package, sort of trying to figure out, make the odd mistakes as you're building it, and everything else, you're probably talking, I don't know, maybe half an hour or so to do it. Depends how quick you are, if you've built one before or not. If not, probably take you up to an hour. But there is little additional ones that you need to do as you get this sorted. And I'll show you what they are as we get them from there. Yeah. So again, now you get this far, you can see that I've made a slight mistake. But again, that's fine. But again, half the time with men, especially when they do this, they don't tend to look at drawings and anything else. So what I can tell straight away, I think this one here needs to come out, and I think one of these needs to go on there. Some little issues, figured out what it is. I'd put these corners in the wrong place, but any bloke will understand, you know. You just get on and try and do it. How many of us look at instructions at the end of the day? So take this one off, that one off, this one goes into here, so that one there, like that, and like that. Right, let's push it all back together, like that. And then this metal bar, which is the important bit, goes across the front, like that. I literally made one little mistake which confused the hell out of me. So, but it's all sorted now. Full steam ahead. So put that all there like that. And that is how it should look before you do anything else. so with these, now these literally just sit across the top. So this one goes into there, like that. Squeeze down. This one goes into there, like that. Just squeeze it down. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then we'll put this one on. Exactly the same again as we're doing it. So, like that. Like that. Then this one goes between the two. That's it. And that's how the framework should look. Again, just keep pushing them all in. Make sure they're nice and tight. More than anything else. That way they won't come apart easily. There you go. Nice. There you go. All fit together. Now, what you do at this point, I won't worry about putting the shelves on. I will just put this over the top. And then I'll show you some of the bits that I've added onto it. Sorry about the rustling, it's just undoing this. Again, this can be handy if you've got somebody with you. Yeah, makes it easier, more than anything else. Just hook it up over the top, like that. Once you get up over its hook, then you can start spreading it out, getting it sorted to where you want it. Now, there are a key couple of things that when you're using this, that you need to do, that a lot of people don't actually think about, and then can't understand why their plants are dying, and anything else. And I only know this because it happened to me. So pull this down. So get it all into the shape it's got to go to. Like that. So it's all in shape. Pull this one over. And the key is get it in the corners. So this green stuff should almost run parallel to everything else in there. So we'll pull this up over for a minute. Now, inside here, there are little tags. And all you do is tie them to the pole on the inside, like that. Just a simple tie. Don't have to do much with it, like that. Now there's two on the main uprights. So top and bottom, and then you just do it all up. Simple to do, nothing hard. You can do a knot, you can do a little bow if you want. It's tied up to you. The main thing is for it not to come apart. So you just do all these up together. Literally just get all these in, and then it also helps the plastic stay in position as well. Right, go across to here. Bear in mind, if you're doing this on a hot day, you get really hot. So that's a good lesson as well, is that if you're really hot, just doing this with the door open, imagine how hot it gets in here during the day, especially if the sun hits it. So if you put plants straight in there and seeds and everything else, and you want them to grow up, there's a couple of key fundamental stuff you need to do. So again, keep putting it into shape. Right, so on the floor behind us, I've got a netting. Now the reason I know about this is because I used to have a proper glass greenhouse. As you can see with the netting, I ordered that off Amazon, and the reason you need the netting is simply because it's a shade. So we won't put the shelving on just yet. This is a shade. Oh, picture invasion again. So again, you've got different shapes, sizes and everything else, and it's literally a barrier between the sun and anything else. It will protect your plants massively. So let me get this down. Excuse me please, granddaughter. Right, so put this all over it. So what you can do, it's up to you, you can undo them again if you want. If not, you just need to get it up and over. This will protect your plants a lot. It still lets a bit of sunlight through, but it's not as hot, and it creates a shading for the plants. It makes a big difference to them. So we just put it all over. I didn't know if this was going to be the right size or not, so you can always cut it to shape anyway. And just keep pulling that over and give it a shade. I might get some more and do right down the side so all the plants are actually shaded. We'll just see as we go, as we do it. So again, just put it all around. Make sure it's all hooked up over. That way, the more shade you've got, the better. And the other bits I do, yeah, I might need to get another one. I thought one might be enough, but clearly that. So again, just pull all the stuff around and have it shaded. It will make all the difference in the world, especially to your plants. It really will. So just keep pulling this down, as I said. And again, it depends where you put it in your garden as well, because depending where you put it, depends how much shade you've got and everything else. So let's do that. And if you want, at some point you can tie it down, but the whole point is to make sure your plants are shaded. So at some point I'll probably get some more, because this isn't enough. Well, it might be, but it's not. So it doesn't matter. We'll, you'll see the idea of why we do this. And again, with that, they do have loops on them, so you can always tie them to the frame as well. Pull that up there from it so you can see inside a little bit there. There you go. But that little bit of shading will make all the difference in the long run. It really will. You got that? See? Not perfect, but it'll do. As you can see, it will keep the top part shaded. And again, depending where you store this. So what I'm actually going to do is get another one and then put it around the middle. I wasn't sure if this was going to be big enough or not, but it'll do for the initial bit. So just pull this down. Like I say, just cover as much as you can. And then, you've got these to go on the shelving, which again, they literally just sit like that. So put them on there like that. One thing I will suggest, which I'm going to do, and again, it helps it to keep it more solid. Cable tie these to it, because these are quite flimsy, they can come off. So put a cable tie around this. Do it in 4 places on all 4. Put a cable tie, it will make all the difference in the world. But even standing here now with the plastic, it's very hot. So to keep the shape, until I put plants into it, pull this down. And one of the other things I'm going to do is put some air holes in this. Again, the reason being, even though it's shaded, if you've got no airflow for it, then it will build up heat. So I'm going to put a couple of flaps probably on that side, the back, and this, just flaps that you can open and close down. Maybe put a bit of tape on it, or I might just get a bit of Velcro that I can put onto it. But that's the end product, and anybody that grows plants will understand how vital that is. You need to keep the direct sunlight off. It will still let sunlight through, but it won't burn the plants so much. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Any other comments people want to make about it, by all means give me a shout. It's not a problem. And obviously these tags are for rolling it up. So as before, if you can like, subscribe and hit the bell icon, that will be appreciated. So I'm going to get on with this now and get this into place, and then I will cable tie down the edges and then cut the flaps in the side. Okay, that's it for now. This is Rob, YouTube's Grandad. Catch you on the next one.